It's time for another Ask the Bud. Today we're talking about the feed swap on the Pilot 912. So Kathy Nielsen left a comment. She says, do you have a video on how to swap out the feed? Because I guess the video with the Flex Nib factory aftermarket feed is, people are liking that. And she just wanted to know, how do you swap out the feed? It's an expensive pen. I understand that. It's a flexible nib. You don't want to mess stuff up. Expensive everywhere, right? Easy to break. So it's very easy, Kathy, and to anyone else who wants to inquire. So obviously you just undo the pen. And all you're going to do, you don't grab this way. So on the sides, you grab top and bottom like so. Whoops. Sorry about that. You just pinch it, not crazy hard, and you just pull it out. Now, how you pull it out, a little tip, is you kind of like press these fingers on the section, but you're also pinching away from each other. So you're kind of pressing off your fingers a bit here, if that makes sense. But anyway, so it's just in there, press and you pull. You don't want to pull like this and everything comes flying apart. You have a good solid grip everywhere and you just squeeze it out. Very simple, right? So you didn't grab on the sides, you grab top and bottom, not going to hurt anything. And I have the stock feed somewhere. I don't know where it is, but let's say this was it. Get a rivet, new Flex Nib feed comes in. You don't have to worry about positioning because Pilot's smart. My lighting's bad, but here there is a little groove. Okay, it's a flat spot. See how this nib has little flat spots on it? Oh, look, we sort of got it. Oh, it went away. Anyways, there's flat spots there. So this just fits on top. Boom. Like this. I'm not even looking at the nib and feed. I'm doing it through the camera. So this is the worst way to try to do something. And no problem. So it just pops in there. Boom. Slide it forward. Section. It's not keyed. Whatever way you like. You slide it in. So just pulling the nib forward as you slide the unit in. Press. Don't jam. Just press. That's good enough. Put it back together. Fill it up. Have some fun. Now to get, this is the 3 slit feed. Let me just show you a close-up. Let's, if you can count the slits together. There they are, 1, 2, 3. This is gargantuan feed, cutout compared to the stock, and it's ebonite. But that's the end of that, Kathy. So anyone else who's wondering, it's pretty simple. And maybe should we do some bonus footage? I can fill it up. And then, you know what, let's do it anyways, because you might have a question how to clean this converter out. This is, as far as converters go, this one's a bit of more of a pain to clean it out thoroughly, but I'll show you a little trick. Heads up, we will be going into the bathroom together, but I promise it won't get weird. So let me ink this really quick. I'll show you how you ink it, so that way it's dirty and we got to clean it. Oh, hey, and before I forget, one little deal I want to make. If I answer your question with the video, the only thing I ask in return is you subscribe and give me a like. I think that's a reasonable request. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're inked up. Diamine Sargasso C. There's tons of inks you can choose. This one I like just the color and it flows well. So, but again, there's endless options. Play around. But I just inked it and just did that right away to see if it wrote great, and it does. Sometimes I still find you need to let it sit a little bit, then it really starts humming. But let's just give it a go. 2 S's, so we'll pretend there's another one there. So it's just really nice, super flexy. Classic hello. But it's just so fun to write. I think sunset's kind of one of my favorite flex words. Some people are great at that. I'm not. Anyways, so we're inked. You did your writing, and now it's time to clean the pen. So, you're going to put your ink back in your bottle, whatever's left in there. Which is pretty obvious. Pump it in there a few times. Okay. We still got a pretty dirty converter. So this is where we're going to go to the bathroom together, and we're going to clean this out. Show you how I do it. Okay, here we are. My bathroom isn't set up for recording videos, but let's give it a go. So let's just rinse this out. You know, you're going to do this stuff, get it all out of there, take it apart. Comes across apart nicely. I know I'm wasting water, but this is the best I can do for the video. Okay, so now we're on to this converter. Let's do that. Get a little water in there. We'll just pump it a few times. Okay, there's still a ton of ink in there, right? So, let's rinse this a bit. How are we doing on time? 1 minute, okay. This is where I like these thingies. Okay, you fill it up. And then what's cool, because it's got, whoops, there we are. You slide this in. So now, that tip, let's see if I can focus the camera, is behind. So you see here, that's behind where the water is. So then you're going to push the ink out. Just do that a few times so you're kind of pushing it from behind. So you get clean water in there quicker. See, so like 2-3 squirts from that, and all that ink that's in the back there, you're pushing from the back to the front. And then push out the water. Whoops, I keep bumping this thing. Give it a shake. Let me focus there. How's that looking? Let me take off the zoom. There we go. So now we're all good. So all I did was use this guy, and then you put it in. So this is full of water. You put it past. Depress the plunger so it's shooting clean water in from behind. It shoots all the ink out. You got to do that maybe 2-3 times and then you're done. That's how I clean it. There's a free bonus tip. Hope that helps everyone.